Let's get ready to rumble!
This is the New York session stream, taken as part of our Road to Funded series. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you get anything of value. Don't forget to turn on that notification, because we are live 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 12:30 p.m. Watt, West African time. And did I say every day? We are live every day. With that being said, though, let's get right into the charts. Okay, good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing well. It's a Friday. Made it to the end of the week. Thank God. And yeah, man, hopefully we can round the week up nicely, right, with a win. So yesterday's trades were pretty nice. We ended up running all the way towards TP. I closed earlier though. I closed around here, this level right here, right? But we did end up coming all the way to TPs, right? So remember how we were saying our whole reasoning for, you know, holding all the way up to here was that these highs just remained protected, right? So like we kept on tapping into this resistance level, right? We tapped into it once, came up, couldn't break through, right? I'm sorry, we came up, grabbed liquidity, or we pushed up, rejected from this resistance, came down, couldn't break through. We held support, right? Came back up again, right? Same level we bounced off of, couldn't break through, right? Held support again, then we came up, created a higher high, right? Now you should have enough liquidity to break through this, no? But now we came back, still couldn't break through. So we realized that, okay, this support is held heavily. In order for this support to get taken out right now, we really need to grab liquidity, right? We're most likely gonna grab liquidity before we end up coming back down. So where were we looking for potential liquidity grab? We noticed that these highs, even though we kept on bouncing around these areas, we just kept on protecting these highs, right? So most likely we're gonna grab liquidity at those highs, right? So that's why those were our targets for yesterday. And yeah, it finished playing out early London, right? Early London session with the news really pushed us up to tap into that level and then come back down. But yeah, now we cooking. Now let's see if this weekly candle is gonna shape up here, right? Because if we I mean, we'll get to the analysis in a sec, but you know, if this weekly ends up closing bullish, right, we close bullish inside this range, most likely prepare next week it's probably gonna be mostly buys, right? You're gonna see mostly buys to fill the rest of this range. I mean, unless you fill the rest of the range today, we'll see. But yeah, if you close inside this range without really driving, you're most likely gonna fill this range next week. I mean, I wouldn't mind price driving today so we can get involved with some you know, with some positions here. So either or, whatever works for me, to be honest. All right, cool. Let's get into the analysis though. All right, so broken record time, right? So starting off with the monthly here. So still we close respecting this level, right? We close respecting this support, right? We look to the left, we saw that most times when you close respecting this support, you come up to at least 195 here to create a top wick before you drive down, right? So here you have, you know, you have a respect of the support, you came up, you drove through, right? Here you have a support, came up, held resistance at 195, drove back down. Support came up, right? Support came up, right? So these were our targets for most of the week, right? 195, but that 195 got hit quick, right? We hit 195 pretty early on here during the month. I mean, not the week, during the month. So and price has literally just been doing this, right? Up until yesterday, price has just been doing this. We've just been moving up and down on this candle, just consolidating within this range, right, within this area. Because now that we already tapped 195, price is trying to decide where it wants to go, right? Does it want to continue to push towards 197 areas, 198 areas, or are we gonna now reject and start to come back down? Now you've sort of taken out these highs on the lower time frames. You're starting to see, I'm not quite sure if that closure was above this level. Let me see. That 4-hour closure was Yeah, so now you're starting to really, I mean, you've closed above it before. Yeah, you've closed above the monthly level before on the lower time frame. So, and you still came back now, right? So we'll see. But yeah, so now price is pushing up here. You're starting to close above this monthly level on the lower time frames, right? So if you start to form structure, right, structure starts to hold above here, right, most likely you're gonna continue to push through to clean this range on the monthly, right, up to 197-ish areas. But yeah, again, we'll see, right? We'll see. Nothing is really established until this monthly closes, right? And yeah, and that closure ain't coming anytime soon, so we'll see. We will see. Well, it is coming up soon, to be fair. We're already in the 18th of October. That's crazy, no? But yeah, so going on to the weekly. So this you still have your weekly levels. So my levels don't change on the higher time frame for the most part. All right, they stay pretty much the same because you are still trading within those ranges. I mean, even if you've had closures above on the lower time frames, you're still trading within those ranges on the, you know, on the higher time frames, right? So until this weekly candle closes in about 9 hours, right, we're still technically inside this range right here. So a couple of things could happen here now though, right? I mean, these highs are no longer protected, right? So you already took out these highs. So now if you want to reject, you're free to reject, right? So this is another checkpoint, I would say, right? So just like how 195 was a checkpoint on the monthly, right, and we're basically waiting for price to tell us what it wants to do next. Now you've taken out these highs. These highs are no longer protected. Now it's just a matter of, are we gonna now reject this level and start to come back down, maybe flip bearish on this candle, push down, or are we just gonna continue to drive up here, right? So we don't really know. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what price wants to do. But let me see something here. I'm curious. So you see how you have a bunch of wicks. So you see all these wicks in this area, right? You have a bunch of wicks in this area where price sort of just wicked into the area, never actually pushed through to, you know, tap 197.5 fully, right? So you have a bunch of wicks around this area, and maybe those all push through. So I'll just say this area here. Let's see. Yeah, so I'd say this area here. So where are we currently, right? Which is around here. Yeah, so if you look at that, right, look at that, lines up pretty nicely here, right? So you have instances here. So we just looked to the left on the weekly and we saw that you have instances where price has wicked into this area without actually filling the whole range up. Price usually, sorry, let me rephrase that. When price has come into this area without filling the range, or wicked into this area without filling the range, where it tends to make that top wick is around here, these areas here, right? We saw that cluster of I mean, you have this instance here, that's one, and you have where was that? There was a cluster of wicks, right? So you have this cluster of wicks right here as well, right? You sort of have price just wicking into this area and then driving down, right? I mean, you have this as well, so you could consider this whole range, to be honest, right? Almost like a intermediary, or like a minor level, right? So like a minor level per se. Yeah, so now you've tapped into that levels. You're tapping into those ranges now, or into those levels now. So if price wants to start to reject here, it's free to do so, right? So now we really have to wait and see, you know, with our lower time frame closures, what price actually wants to do. So yeah, let's move on to the daily. So moving on to the daily, so we see that range we're looking at, right? That range we're looking at is also a daily level, right? That also doubles as a daily level here. All right, let me see. Yeah, so we also have that as a daily level. So yeah, that's I'd say that's pretty significant here. Yeah, so this you could actually put this up. It's a level right here. Yeah. Put this here. All right, cool. So now we're looking at this, right? Now we have this level at 196.16. I mean, that's been the level we're looking at tapping regardless, right? I think that's the 4-hour level as well. We'll confirm in a sec, but yeah, so that 196.1 level, right? If we're able to now break through and close above, if we're able to close above, maybe not even on the daily, so if we close above that on say the 4-hour, you have a pretty much you have a clean range to fill here to 197, I would say. All right, so we'll see exactly what happens with that one. Let me see here, weekly. Before we drive up, I just had another thought here. I want to see one we've respected this level and driven up. Where do we usually make that bottom wick? So this one made the bottom wick here. This one here. Oh, if you remember, we were earlier in the week, we were anticipating a steeper pullback, no? I believe so. I believe we were anticipating a steeper pullback earlier in the week here. Just because we looked to the left here and we saw that before price actually started to take off, you usually tap back into this level, right? I say usually, right? I mean, at least when you respect this level, you usually tap back into this 192.6 level before you take off. But that's why we're looking for that pullback towards that level. I mean, you have that instance here, right? You respected, came down, support, pushed up, respected, came down, support, pushed up, right? Something similar here as well, but your level would have to be down here. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, cool. So I mean, that's just a thought at the back of my mind, though. That's more a thought at the back of my mind for now. So I mean, yeah, you do have a level here. That if you're gonna pull back to grab liquidity and drive up, that would be a pretty good level to do it at. So yeah, we'll see what happens here, though. Right now, what I'm seeing from this weekly is the weekly and the daily is if we can get a closure. So if we start getting some closures below, well, now let me not say that for the, yeah, let me go to the 4 hour time frame first before I start yapping about that. But yeah, give me 1 second. But yeah, I am bullish though. I would like to see some buys here. I mean, now that we've taken out these highs, if we continue to see some bullish closures, then yeah, that pretty much confirms that we're gonna go for some buys. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. All right, this 4-hour level, 4-hour level lines up pretty nicely here with the level I'm considering on the daily. All right, and then you got your 197 level. All right, cool. So yeah, I mean, now you have this range to fill. So if we're looking at this 4-hour, I mean, I'd have to push this up a little bit because this did hold as what's it called, as resistance. So technically we are still inside this range right here, right? So let's see, we're gonna come down and do some gymnastics here. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, we're still technically inside this range right here, right? But you have this wick now pushing through. You do have that wick pushing through now. So if you're able to push up all the way, close above 196.1 off of this 4-hour closure, then you should be good to continue to drive up here to 197, right? But again, that's speculation for now, but we'll see, right? We'll see how the candle forms here. So that level that we're looking at, that's a daily level, right? So weekly, daily, Yeah, so everything lines up pretty nicely, right? So this top wick area that we're seeing on the weekly, right, when we look to the left, this top wick area, this heavy top wick area is also a daily level, right? It's the daily level, it's the 4-hour level as well. So if we manage to tap into that area and close above, if we can actually close above, then you should be good to continue that drive up. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't. We'll check if we have news in a sec, but I think we have one red folder, but I don't think it's anything crazy though. But yeah, we'll see though, we'll see. In terms of sells, I mean no sells until this 4-hour closes, and very likely you have to close below this level here, right? You would have to close below that level there. That would be the daily flipping and driving down. If you're gonna drive down now after protecting these highs for so long, if you're just gonna flip here and start to close, you know, below some levels on the lower time frame, most likely you're at the very least coming back to this support, right? At the very least you're coming back to this support, and best case scenario, if you're involved in the sales, you drive through that support because now you have that liquidity and you push all the way down here to full TPs. That would be this support right here, this level right here. All right, so we'll see what happens, nothing concrete just yet. Price can really do anything, right? Because we've already tapped those highs. Now these highs are no longer protected, right? So if we continue, basically the moral of the story is we continue pushing up, closing bullish, we're most likely gonna drive through to 197, right? If you start to reject now, closing bearish below support, you're most likely gonna drive down back towards this support right here, right, which is also the daily and the weekly support. So we'll see. All right, on to the hourly. Let's see what the hourly is saying. So this is the 4-hour level, right? Yeah, it's the 4-hour level. 4-hour level. Come back into that range potentially. So I'd say this goes up here. So you got a level right here. Cool. For our sells, range 2 sells, so we'll put this somewhere here for now. Actually, what is this on the 4? What is this level on the 4? Okay, that's a full flip of the 4, right? Okay, it's not bad. Full flip of the 4 and the daily as well. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, we'll have this as our support for now. We'll change that as need be as time goes, as the candles print. And in terms of our targets on the hourly, yeah, we're looking at this level here potentially. All right, cool. Yeah, those are our levels on the hourly. Those are pretty much our levels on the hourly. Those line up well with the 4-hour level as well, I believe. Yep. So that lines up well with the 4-hour level. So we'll see what happens here. Yep. So these are our levels. Let me just go to the 30, clean these up a little bit. So you got your level there. Yeah, you got your level there, and bueno. All right, let's see what going. There's this I want to be careful of. Well, you wicked up to here, so all right, let's see what happens. We got a hourly closure in about 8 minutes here. Let's see what happens. This is the greater range, and we have a little, take a little median. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens. In terms of getting into the early buys here, so you notice how you've made this bottom wick now? You already have this bottom wick. So if you want to drive here, right, you already have that bottom wick on the 4 on the hourly. So if you want to drive here, then you don't really need to wait around if you want to drive, but we'll see. In terms of the early entries though, yeah, if you took these early entries, this would be your full vantage point, right? I mean, it's not bad. It's still 22 pips. It is still 22 pips. That's not a bad vantage point, to be honest. It's not terrible. Yeah, that's not terrible at all. That's not terrible at all. Yeah, let's see what happens though. See what happens. News wise, we have building permits. Yeah, I'm not sure how strong that news comes out. I mean, it's a red folder. I'm not sure how strong that news usually comes out though. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it might be a quiet Friday though. I'll tell you what, if this 4 hour closes inside the range though, I'll just call it a day, to be honest. If we just close back into the range on this 4, I'll just call it a day. Because again, final candle of this final day of this weekly candle closure, right? We got 9 hours for this weekly candle to close. If we do end up closing bullish into this range, you can expect price to continue to drive up to 197, right? But that's if we don't fill the range today, right? So we close above, expect price to drive up to 197, but again, we're currently playing at some top wick areas, right? These are top wick areas on the daily and on the weekly, right? So you might just reject and push down. So right now it's all speculation until the candles actually form and tell us what we want to do here. Cool, let's see. I mean, there's an argument to be made for early sells inside this range, right? So like if we close back below here, right? If we close back below here, I guess there's an argument to be made because you already have, well, below here probably. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I mean, if you close below there on like on the 4 hour, then I'd say maybe with a top wick. So say the 4 hour and the hourly close together, right? That's the 9 o'clock closure. If both of those closures coincide and we're back down inside this or below this level right here, I'd wait for a top wick, and you have at least this range to fill with a potential of driving down, right, on this 4 hour. But it depends on this 4 hour closing though. This 4 hour would need to close below this level here, all right, and then I'd wait for my top wick towards these areas, and you have at least this much range, however much this is. This is about a 20 some pip range, not bad. So yeah, anything can play out. The sells can play out, the buys can play out. We just gotta wait. Let me clear the trades taken. This was from yesterday. So the trade yesterday was pretty good. The runners hit full TPs. I closed before full TPs, but like the difference between full TPs and actually, 1 second, where is I didn't get any, what's it called? What are those things called? Rollover fees? Swap fees. I didn't get any swap fees off of that trade because I held that through to the next day, right? But I didn't get any swap fees. And on GJ, long trades on GJ should give you positive swap fees, right? So they should have given me money. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, man. Let's see what happens. We'll do our gold breakdown in a bit. We'll do our gold went up yesterday, huh? Crazy. So new highs on gold. New highs on gold, man. I can't wait to get back to trading the gold, man. Yeah, we're just trying to see how our win rate, how it improves or diminishes when I'm only trading one pair. GJ at this point. Maybe next month we'll switch over to just gold. We'll see. Depends on how we do. Right, if we do really, really great this month, I mean this month right now we're doing pretty well. We are doing pretty well. We're at 86% win rate off of 10 trades. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. Wait, no. I got more than 10 trades. What? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. That's 12, bro. What is this counting right here? What is this counting? 110 to 140. My fault, yo. I'm just looking at my trade journal. 110 to 140. Oh, that's my fault. Should be 108. Should be 108. Should be 108. Okay, so let me give y'all an update live. So the win percentage is not 80-something percent. It is actually, let me fix this real quick. Okay. It is actually 108, 108, and 108. It's actually 78%. 78. Did I not put a window here? I think I can show you all my journal. I'm pretty sure I put that here. Trade journal. There you go. There you go. Yes. Yeah, so the winning rate for the month right now 78%. Not bad. Right, not terrible. After last month was my lowest in a while. That was 54% off 23 trades. So yeah, 78%, not bad. Hopefully we can keep that going. All right, did we just have an hourly closer? Yes, we did. So we had the hourly close just now. Not too worried about it. So yeah, hourly close just now. You closed respecting this level, right? You closed respecting that level. You're coming up without a bottom wick. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, this hourly, it'll get to a certain point where I would consider the wick entry, because I don't think, well, you're still respecting the level though. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna respect this level and then drive up without a bottom wick. All right, so once you start to tap into certain levels, I might just consider the wick entry, the early wick entry, just to play the flip of this candle. So how many pips are we at right now? Again, we have news at 8:30, so I'm not in a rush for a position. Not really in a rush. But if we can take it, we can take it, right? Okay, if I move this here. So where you draw your levels are very important, right? So always have a criteria for how you're drawing your levels. You want to be pretty consistent, right? At least, you know, that it'll change from, like, we can all be looking at the same chart, and the way you guys draw your levels will be different from the way I draw my levels, right? What you consider as a level is different from what I consider a level. So just and we can both be correct, right? We can both be correct or we can both be wrong. So it all depends on how you're trading. So you just want to be consistent with it. That's all. Yeah, so yeah, I don't think we're gonna drive up here without a bottom wick. So potentially we could take a wick entry here, but I'm gonna wait for a tap into, let me see. I mean, that 4 hour already has a bottom wick, so you're free to drive. You are free to drive, and you already have this wick. So think of this wick sort of like a gladiator. Well, let me not use that phrase. I think that's copyrighted. But yeah, think of this as like you know, the guy in the riot shield. You know, the riot shield in the SWAT team sort of pushes through, right? This already pushed through into this range just to clear a path for this candle. So if this 4 hour now has a bottom wick, has a path to drive as well. If this 4 hour wants to push, you don't really need an hourly bottom wick here. But at the same time, yeah, if you're gonna stall around these levels, right? I mean, if you came up quick and drove and you closed above, right, and then you just continued without a bottom wick, sure. But what's it called? But yeah, my brain just skipped. I forgot, bro. My brain just did a hopscotch. Brain just did a hopscotch, bro. All right, let's see. Let us see. Yeah, we're not pressed for a position until 8:30. Got news at 8:30. My energy levels just dropped significantly. No reason. How did that 5 close? Okay. All right. While we're waiting for that to kick off, let's look at what gold's doing. So I mean, gold bullish. All right, we're bullish. Yeah, we're bullish. We are driving up here. Daily bullish. 4 hour bullish. Okay, so now you have a potential support formed here on the 4 that has no bottom wick as well. So let's see, I'll put this here. I'll see what that is on the hourly. Okay, got a level there. Right, I mean, come back below, you could start taking some sells potentially. Right, hourly. Oh, look at this formation right here. It's a crazy candle. This right here is a crazy candle. Yeah, that's a crazy candle. Hey. Oh, my fault. Yeah, so pretty straightforward here on gold. I mean, we're heavily bullish, right? We're heavily bullish. We're closing, or we're forming this range now, right? We're forming this range. If you're able to close below the range, potentially you could drive down, right? Maybe see some some pullback here before you eventually continue to push back up, or we might just continue to push up, right? I mean, this candle on the 4 has no bottom wick, so you're sort of tapped into a level of rejection, a heavy level of rejection, and you continue to push up. You can see that play out here as well. So you see how you came down on this candle, no bottom wick, close no bottom wick, that signifies end of the range, right? So you got to the end of the range, this candle now created the bottom wick, drove up, closed bullish, no top wick, and then you just continue going up. So this is a heavy rejection area. So I mean, for sure no sells until you close below here, right? For sure no sells until you close below here. And I mean, just by the law of, you know, grabbing liquidity and all of that, the fact that you reject, so you rejected off this level, came down here, and this is looking like a very strong support, right? So if you were gonna break this level, you would expect to create a higher high here, right? You would have expected to take out these all-time highs, create a new high before you actually broke through here, right? I mean, you might not, we'll see, but this is what I would have expected though. If we were gonna drive down here, this is what I would have expected. Or if we were gonna break this level, this is what I would have expected. So the fact that these highs are still protected could mean that we're still good to continue this drive up. But again, we'll see, right? We'll see. Yeah, I mean, like I always say, right, your levels are always straightforward. Well, not always, but for the most part, your levels are usually straightforward on gold. It's just a matter of how you actually form within those levels, right? That's where things get a little tricky. That's where things tend to get a little tricky. But yeah, we'll see though. We will see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Bugsy Malone with a new banger. All right, cool. Let's see what happens though. Let's see what happens. It is a Friday, so you know. Yeah, look at the same thing happened here again. Also happened here on the 30. You see how you came here, closed around this this support, no bottom wick here. Then you had this candle close bullish. To be honest, if we had a bottom wick on this candle, if we were here initially, oh no, never mind. Never mind. I would not do that. Nah. I was about to say, if we had this, if we had a bottom wick on this candle, I would have taken the buys to fill the rest of the range up. But then I looked at the hourly, and really, yeah, I mean, if I took those buys, this would be my TPs. I mean, technically, it's not bad. If we took the flip, this is about 14 pips. Not terrible. Yeah. So that's the story of gold though. That's the story of gold. Now you're coming up. All right, now you're coming up. If you take out these highs, you're free to drive down. You take out these. My foil. Yes. So we take out these highs and we're free to drive down, right? Take out those highs and you're free to drive down. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. All right, back to GJ. So it looks like you're holding on GJ. You're not driving down, or you're not pushing down. Like I said, I would like to take the buys. I am more interested in taking the buys here. If this 15 closes above, will we get involved? It's a good question. I don't think so. I don't think so. But this 4 hour is really priming the drive. Like, this is good to drive. This needs nothing else to. This 4 hour, just the 4 hour in isolation, needs nothing else to continue this push up. Doesn't need anything else to continue to push up. All right, the hourly still sort of needs this closure above. All right, and I mean just in isolation, right? Just in isolation, I would be looking for this hourly to close above, right? I mean, if we can close clean above this level, that's cool too. All right, that's cool too. But Yeah, coming up here. Let's see. Okay, so you got this level here, and then you got this other level here. Okay. All right, you're coming up. Yeah, I don't think this. We have a red folder, right? But I don't think this is gonna do much. Building permits. Does building permits do much? I don't think so. I don't reckon so. All right, couple minutes left for this 15 closure. Let me see some here. Let me see. Shake that. Yeah. They trying to tell me I'm broke. Said pay for premium, boy. Get these ads off your screen, broke boy. That's what they trying to tell me. Okay, the rest of this range to fill is 10 pips. It's not bad. Yeah, I'm thinking of taking these buys, like short-term buys. Nothing crazy. Short-term buys. Okay, closer in a bit. So your lows, your stops would have to be down there. All right, vantage point about 11 pips. TP1, TP2. Yeah, it's interesting now. I mean, if that's what's gonna push the 4, if this is the drive that's gonna push the 4, you're probably gonna continue pushing up here to 197 areas, right? 15 closing. All right, so 15 just closed. Are you coming up without a bottom wick? If we take out these highs again, I might get in a position. Give me 1 second. So where is that level? Okay, the level is there. I want to be careful around here though. Looks like you're taking out those highs again, huh? Okay, how many pips is this? This is 5 pips. Okay, I need something else. Because this hourly. Yeah, 30 minute. The 30 minute and the hourly are still open, and we never closed above, right? So this could just be wicks into these areas to reject and close bearish back into the range, right? So I need something else for that 15. I can't take it exactly off that 15. I need something else. Let me see. Okay, closer above. This is on the 30, right? Okay. So tap that level, then came back to this level. Where? Here. Okay, so I'm not gonna take this move. I'm not gonna take this move up. Even if we drive up, I'm not gonna take this one. I'm gonna wait potentially. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not gonna take this off the 15. But if we can get a 30-minute closure above at least, because right now we're respecting that level, right? So 30-minute is still open, hourly is still open, and you close respecting. So you could just flip and continue to drive down. Yeah, I mean, you're driving up right now, so pretty much if you wanted to be in here, you would have been in here already. So man them, update the stream. Will do. Came to leave a like. Appreciate you. Have a good day, my brother. Appreciate you. Have a good Friday. The man them is busy with the foreign bunnies. The foreign bunnies. And they talking about coat of many colors. They're not talking about no clothing, dog. Hey. when they put Michelangelo and cloth of many colors in the same sentence, they are not talking about apparel. You know, they are not talking about wares. They are talking about something else. But what is understood need not be said, so I say nothing. Bad boy. Bad boy. Yeah, so we're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait for this 30 minutes to close, and that's gonna be news as well. Get news out the way, and we'll see what go on. If we close above, if news is good to us as well, if news is in our direction, then yeah, we'll start getting involved with these buys. We would start getting involved with these buys. Like I said, right, this 4 hour is good to drive. It doesn't really need much else. Of course, you would have preferred a closure cleanly above this level here, for sure. But you already wicked into this level, right? You created this wick already inside this level. You came down, created this bottom wick as well. Yeah, he sort of held formed support on the 15, sorta. Okay, 30. All right, let's see how we close in a bit. Let's see how we close in a bit. Let me get rid of these levels real quick. Let me not confuse myself. All right, 10 minutes left. Let's see what happens. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. So current profits are about 300. What is that percentage wise? What is that? It's less than 25%. I'll tell you that much. I'd say that's 16% maybe. Let's see. Ooh, I was close. 18.7. Almost a quarter way there. Almost a quarter way there. So 8 minutes left. So that's a waiting game at this point. We're not doing. Yeah, we're not doing anything but waiting here. Yeah, it's a waiting game, y'all. 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left. Last second flip. We're just waiting on a closer here. I should probably put that on screen. It's a Friday, y'all. It's a slow start. Slow start to the Friday. Slow start to the Friday. Slow start to the Friday. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Yeah, be right back, y'all. Vibe out. Vibe out. My fault. I'm back. All right. Let's put this down. All right. So news just dropped. Negative for the dollar. So gold should be flying, which it is. Yeah. So that 30-minute closure on the gold, pretty fuego. I mean, if you want to get involved now, to be honest with you, I mean, you're getting involved based off of volume, right? Price is in your direction, or not price, news is in your direction. So I mean, if in that scenario, you're good to take the buys. But the thing is, you look at this hourly, you have no bottom wick still. You could just drive down, right? Because you don't know what the ranges are up here. You don't know what the levels are up here. You're at all-time highs, right? So those levels haven't really printed yet. So I would say, I mean, yeah, it depends on what you want to risk, right? If you want to risk, you know, potentially getting faked out here on the hourly, if you want to risk potentially getting faked out, then yeah, as soon as that 5 closes, to be honest, even right now you could probably take a buy. All right, you could probably take a buy right now, to be fair. But yeah, if you want to risk missing the move instead but being safer, I'd say wait for this 5 to close, right? And then sort of form structure, right? You want to form structure on the minute or on the 5, right? If the minute or the 5 can sort of get a pullback, right? You sort of form structure, hold support, right? Then you can sort of play this range right here instead, right? But yeah, man, you're pushing on gold though. You are pushing on gold. But that's just what I would do if I was taking gold. That's what I would do. I would wait. Probably miss it. Maybe miss it. So actually, not say probably, maybe miss the move, but I would wait. In terms of our GJ though, not much is going on here. Yeah, not much going on GJ. Cheers to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not, cause the dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Those to the ones here today. Those to the ones that we lost on the way. 50 on the shade, pull up in the rave. Yeah, pull up in the Yeah, you know that I don't know what to say. I'm just trading in the charts. I'll be trading in the morning in the New York session. Then in the site. Say nah. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a 4-hour thing. This is most likely gonna be a 4-hour closure. I mean, if it's, cause yeah, now the 30-minute has held this resistance, right? This 30-minute this resistance is held on the 30. Hourly is still open, right? So we could still flip on this hourly and close above, but it would need to be a close above, right? Let me see. Have we driven off of this? Have we driven off of a level here? Okay, actually, you have driven off a level here. Let me sing you a song. This a person on fire. Told you I love you, you call me a liar. Give Jah the thanks and praises. I've been on my own so long, and we ain't never none too long. Even if you know the feeling is wrong. Okay, so we have rejected off this level if in the past, We have rejected off these areas to drive up pretty significantly in the past. Okay, that's interesting. And that 15 and 30 close respecting. So we close respecting these highs over here, right? Close respecting these highs over here. That 30-minute close above again. Yeah, I'd like to see that hourly closure above, because if the hourly closes above, 30-minute closes bullish above, right? 15-minute the same thing, 4 hour the same thing into this range. News just happened. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't drive up. Or even if you don't drive up, I don't think you're gonna drive down anything significant. But keep in mind, remember what I said, right? Now that you've taken out these highs, still remember the, you know, what's happening on the higher time frame, right? And remember what the move is, how the move is currently playing out on the higher time frame. This daily is taking out this previous high. This support has remained strong for the whole, pretty much the whole month, right? And we've been protecting these highs. Now that you've come up to finally take out that high, that could be the catalyst. That could be all you need to break through that level, right? And if it's gonna do it, right, if that was the whole move, if that's why we've been protecting those highs, it's just gonna start to melt here, right? So you want to be careful. You want to be careful here. Yeah, you want to see a closure above. You want to see a closure above for these buys. You want to see a closure above for those buys. Yeah, if this starts to melt here, if GJ starts to melt here, we close below 195.328. It's we should be able to take those sells to continue to the downside, to be fair. Yeah, we'll see. I've been on my loan too long, and we ain't never. If you know the feeling is wrong. Oh, okay. When the feeling, you can call my phone. Shukla. Shukla. Yeah, homie said, get out of here. I'm about to send a mass text message to everybody. I've been on my own so long, but we ain't never done. Yeah, so we're driving down here slowly but surely. 5-minute, 15-minute close. I'm sure gold is okay. No, it hasn't taken off. Yeah, I mean, so this is good on gold. This is what you want to see on gold. Yeah, this is what you want to see. So you want to come back to this level and sort of hold support. right? You want to form that structure on this level just so you know like this isn't a fake out, right? So you can't just like, you know, push straight back down, right? That would be the hourly flipping, right? The hourly flips, maybe the 4 hours flips, you know. So yeah, this is pretty much for what it is right now. This is best case scenario, right? For what it is right now. Yeah, you want to see some structure being formed here. I would have said on the minute, but at this point you want to see structure on the 5, I'd say. All right, GJ though, GJ. Yeah, I got nothing on GJ just yet because I can't really take the sells right now, right? We can't really get involved in any sells at the moment. But yeah, things are looking, we are looking like potentially these are gonna come for some sells. These are gonna come back for some sells. Daily coming towards a flip. We'll see what happens there. Weekly ends up closing below. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting 4-hour close, I think. Yeah, I think we should be able to get a position here, unless you know, volume just sort of kills off right now. I think we should be able to get a position here, but we'll see how we close. This 15 is about to close. Let's see how that closes. See how that closes. Definitely not getting any positions before the 9 o'clock closure though. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. Because as much as we're coming down here, right, this could just be a bottom wick. You never know, right? This could just be a bottom wick for the hourly or the 30 or the 4. All right, well, not for the 4, but yeah, for like the hourly. This could just be a bottom wick. We flip up, right? Closure above, and that's off rip. Taking those buys off rip. So yeah, let's see. So 15 about to close. Let's see how we close on the 15. Are we closing below anything? Potentially. Ooh, look at this level here. Close below. These areas here. Okay, I mean, again, depending on where you consider this level, I mean, I would be looking for the support really, so that would be here. All right, yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, so yeah, this can go either way. This could continue to drive below. This could, you know, push up. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, definitely nothing until what's that called? Yo, if y'all are in the second, I was about to blow up a spot. I went to a Turkish spot for food recently. That John was fire, bro. Like, I went there with people, but like if I ever went back, I would order the exact same thing, like the exact same thing that fed like 6 people. I order it just for myself, bro, and I'll go through everything. Trust me. Bro, that shit was delicious, man. You know, now I got a different ranking, right? Before it used to be Nigerian food, then, you know, what's it? Actually, India. It used to be Nigerian food, Indian food. Now I gotta put Turkish above Indian. I ain't gonna lie, bro, cause that joint was bomb. That was nice. I had a whole platter, bro. We had the lamb, the beef, It had this little kebab joint. It was, I'm pretty sure it was beef, but they drenched it in like some sauce, and it had something that looked like potatoes, but it was bread, right? So like they let the bread sort of stew in there, you know what I'm saying? Soak up all the juices, you know what I mean? It's like eating a sponge. It's so good. Yeah. Big up my Turkish people, man. Big up. Y'all make good food. All right, we're waiting here. We're waiting. We are waiting. See what happens here. So we're coming down. We're coming down, and driving down here makes sense, right? We've already made a story for why this makes sense, right? So now we just need the confirmations. All right, because you look here, this whole month we've been respecting this level, right? As soon as we closed above here, we kept on respecting this level, right? And we kept on we just kept on ranging here. We kept on ranging, but if you noticed, we kept on respecting the we kept on respecting this support, but we kept on protecting these highs, right? So if we had just kept on moving up down, right, taking out these highs, maybe tapping into this level and then coming back, that's a different story. But we protected these highs, right? Even though we kept on tapping into this support, we kept on protecting these highs. Now that we've come up and we finally taken out those highs, if it was as we say that we were protecting these highs, now that we've taken those out, most likely you're gonna see price pull back and finally take out these lows, right? If you're gonna do that, right? Whether or not we're gonna do it, we don't know yet. We need a confirmation, but that's the story, right? That's what makes sense, because you have to make sense of a move, right? You have to create a story for why price is doing what it's doing, right? And this is a story that makes sense, but now we need confirmations, and that confirmation is gonna come in about 10 minutes here off of this 4-hour closer. So that's the 4-hour flip in there. So yeah, if you close bearish here, I mean, ideally, I would say ideally you want to close bearish below here. So what's this on the hourly? So yeah, that's this support, right? Okay, that's this support on the hourly. Okay, you keep on coming down here. Yeah, you want to close, I think you want to close below here. But if you can close below 195.336, you have a vantage point. You have a vantage point of about, I'd say about 12 pips, right? And you could just continue to drive down here. If you are gonna come down and violate these lows here, this support, to finally tap into this level down here, are we gonna do it all today? I don't know. I'm not sure. That I do not know, right? That I do not know, because this weekly could just come back and close bearish, and then of course we know next week, as soon as we get a top wick, right, we're looking for some sells to fill the rest of the range down, right? But yeah, we'll see what happens here though. We'll see what happens. But just as likely as we are to, you know, close below and drive down, we're just as likely to flip again on the 4 and on the hourly, close above, and we'll be in some buys instead. So yeah, it's 50-50 right now. We'll see what happens. Man. Hey, if you're new to the stream, don't forget we are live every weekday. If we could be here during the weekends, we would be, right? But yeah, we're live every weekday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. West African time. And hey, if you're enjoying the stream, we haven't taken any trades yet, but you know, hopefully we take a trade. But you know, if you're enjoying the stream, you like the breakdown, you like the discourse, or you just like my nice voice, yeah, it's like, no, yeah, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, huh? Help a brother out. All right, couple minutes left here. 8 minutes left for a closure. Let's see what going. Where's everybody from in the chat? There's only one person in here, I think. Did y'all know that we can you know, because you know, before I started streaming, I didn't know that. Oh, actually, no, I'm not gonna say. I was about to say something stupid, but I'm not gonna say that. I ain't gonna say it. Just in case if I go big, I'm not trying to see some clips out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude used to be stupid. It probably is stupid, you know what I mean? Yo, the music bumping though. The volume good on the music or too loud? I think it's good. That's bumping. Hey. Alright, man, I'm about to rap. To this one. Come on. Hey. Come on. Talk to me, yeah. Talk to me, yeah. I got 2 people in the chat. Yeah, we trading. Yeah. I'm trying to spend all my savings. Yeah. I'm just trying to make it big. Yeah. I'm getting gold like, yeah. Yeah, I'm working. The freestyle is, I'm working on it, alright? I'm working on it. Chill out. I'm working on it. Hey, come on. Whoa. Yo, this go hard, bro. What is this? I am Alex Felty Magpie. Yo, it's a hard beat. I know I got religion. I was born in the morning. Add to playlist. There you go. Yeah. Pretty soon here, I'm compiling a playlist of all the fire lo-fi tracks we get from the stream. I got about how many songs or how many beats right now? I got about let me see some here. I got about 3, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 songs right now, or 8 beats or whatever right now in the playlist. Once we get like 10, we'll start using that instead. We'll just put it on a loop. You know what I mean? We'll start using that for our music. Just put that joint on a loop. I should probably watch back my videos or the streams just to hear the volume of the music. Cause I think it's good. No one's complained so far. At least not for the music. Hey. Alright. 5 minutes left for a closure here. Let's see. Can we get a good close? I mean, just a bearish closure is something, but if we just close bearish like this, let me see. Okay, not much for us to see back there. Close respecting this level. Yeah, let's see how we close. Ideally, you want to close below here if you're gonna take these sells. Ideally. Okay. Is that the same level or no? Bring that back. Actually, nope. Let me get rid of this. Okay, couple seconds, not seconds, couple minutes left here. About 3 minutes left for a closure. Okay. Yeah, ideally you want to see a closure below 195.3 here. All right, continue this push down. That would be the best closure on the 4 as well, because if you close like this, if you close like this, there's still room to drive up at that point, but you wouldn't be able to take anything off rip though. I wouldn't be able to take anything off rip. I would still require some type of top or bottom wick. Yeah, we're about to close respecting. Let's look at what gold's doing real quick though. Yeah, this is why we wait. This is why we wait on gold, right? This is why we wait on gold. So I guarantee you a lot of people got in excited as soon as this 30-minute close bullish, right? With the news, a lot of people probably got excited and bought this, right? So with gold, you really wanna establish your levels before you get involved, right? Trust me, I've been burned on this exact type of move before. Trust me. Yeah, so gold, you want to always form structure, right? Because as long as you haven't formed structure here, you're still good to clean. Just do this, right? You're still clean to do exactly this. All right, so you want to see structure form on gold before you get involved. Yeah, I mean, with this closure now on gold, this hourly closure on gold, I mean, 4 hours still looks sort of decent, right, to drive up, but probably I'll play the bottom wick for the 4 hour. So once you close like this, if I was taking this, well, you would need to close below here, right? You would need to close below this level here, because it's still this is still a strong level of rejection, right? So if you could close below this level, I would probably take the sells off rip to fill the rest of the range to the downside. But as is right now, you could still continue driving up. You would just need like a closure back above. So yeah, gold is sort of in limbo, and so is GJ, to be fair. Yeah, there's nothing I can take off rip. I'm not seeing anything off rip. If y'all see something, let me know, but I'm not seeing anything off rip. Let's see, hourly 30-minute closing. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this range we're closing in. So yeah, nothing off rip. Closer in 16 seconds here. Nothing off rip. But yeah, anything can happen here, because you're closing inside this range. You could hold support here, right? Continue to drive back up. All right, let's see what happens. All right, there goes your 4 hour closer. 4 hour close bullish below this resistance here. I know we have no bottom wick, but this is not a move I can take off a wick entry, to be fair. I can't really take a wick entry off of this. Well, no, maybe I can. Yeah, but we're coming back for a wick anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, like why I said we can't take a wick entry is just because it is, you sort of have this candle holding, you sort of have support holding here. So if you just rejected that to drive up, do you actually need a bottom wick? But that's just on the hourly. This 4 hour, do I believe this 4 hour is gonna drive without a bottom wick? Okay, this might be the only move that we can actually take here. Let me see, take out those highs, play the bottom wick. So 30. Okay, we have driven from this level in the past, right? Okay, so I mean, we looked left before, and we saw that we have actually driven from this level, right? The level that we're currently driving off of, we have driven up from this level in the past, right? Let me see. It's above there usually. This one close respecting but bearish. Tapped in, bullish, continued. Okay. So nothing. It's hourly, usually drive down. This one closed respect and bullish. Respect and bullish, drove through. Next candle. Okay, this is now my current train of thought, right? This is my current train of thought. If we look to the left here, right, on the 4 hour, most times you tap into this level. Once you have that initial tap, if you respect, if you're gonna drive up, you usually do it on the next candle, right? So this one respected, drove up. This one respected, right, drove up. This one well, this never really tapped into it, but he sort of just respected, came back down. This one respected, right, respected. Next candle closed bearish, we drove back down. This one just one tap, so not really relevant. Okay, this one respected, right, respected, didn't drive, right, didn't drive. I mean, closed bullish but didn't drive. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. And on the hourly you have something similar, right? When you close respecting, you usually come back and tap this level minimum. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. Once we tap, I'm gonna look to take a wick entry. I'm gonna look. I don't believe we're gonna drive up here without a bottom wick. I mean, yeah, we might drive up and fill this range though. We might drive up and fill this range. That's the only thing I'm worried about. So where would our stops need to be? Our stops would need to be here. These highs. This is the next 4 hour level. It's a pretty steep stop. I mean, it's nothing crazy compared to what I'm used to. Nothing crazy. Okay. Yeah, so I'm looking to potentially take this wick entry to play the bottom wick here. I don't believe we're gonna drive down here without a bottom wick. Vantage point, of course, will be the flip of the candle, which is about 17 pips. Probably TP1 around here. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna drive up here without a bottom wick. I don't think so. Yeah, it's a Friday. No more news for the day. Yeah. If we close, I'm gonna, sorry, not close. If we what's it called? If we tap into this level, I'm gonna take a sell. But we need to come up a little bit more. But it looks like we're already coming down for that bottom wick potentially. We'll see. Yeah, if we tap into that level, I'm gonna take a sell right there. We'll see. Yeah, I need to tap in exactly. All right, I need that tap in exactly. And this, yeah, I like how this minute is forming. Actually, if that came up without a bottom wick, even better. 5 minute coming up. 5 minute close bullish above where? Yeah, let's see. All right, cool. Let's see what happens here. Just keep in mind though, why I have my stops here is we could actually continue to drive through, right? We could actually, because I mean this already, okay, actually, yeah, nah, you know what, to be safer, let me see, where's that other level on the 30? This one, yeah. To be safer here, because you already tapped into those levels, right? Yeah, you still haven't driven. To be safer, I'm gonna put my, yeah, there you go. Yeah, for the wick entry, I'll take my wick entry around here. I'll take my wick entry around this level right here. Yeah, why I moved it from here is just basically because we've already tapped into this level, right? So remember how I was saying the whole riot shield, whatever, the whole riot shield analogy, right? So now that you have these wicks up here, right, at this level, you have these wicks, price might just be cool to, you know, continue to push through, right, this level right here, which is really the rejection level I'm looking at. So if we push through there, where's the next level of potential rejection, right? It's right here, this level right here. So Yeah, if we come up there without a bottom wick, I'll take a sell right there. But also keep in mind, if you are gonna take that sell, keep in mind that you might continue to push higher, right? So even if we're correct, right, just because you push higher doesn't mean you're wrong automatically, right? Once you start having, you know, an hourly bullish closure, then you might be wrong, right? But even if you're correct, you might see price push beyond this level here, right? You might push to this level, you might push to this level, right? And still reject, right? So just keep that in mind. If you don't want to be on drawdown here on a Friday, just I'd say stay out of this. Let the 30-minute or let the 15-minute basically flip, close bearish below here, and you can still play this range here, right? This is still a decent range on the 15. Yeah, cool. So let's see what happens. You want to take this. I mean, if the 15 closes before we tap into this level, a couple things need to happen. The 15 needs to close without a top wick or come up without a bottom wick, right? One of those two, or a combination of both. Yeah, pretty much one of those two, or a combination. But if the 15 closes bullish, we get a bottom wick, we start to drive up, like bottom wick on the 15, I mean, not necessarily on the 30, but on the new 15 we have a bottom wick and we're driving up. I'm gonna stay out of that and wait for the 30-minute to close. Hopefully the 30-minute flips. If we flip on the 30, close just below 195.46, then we can take the sell to fill the rest of this range down, which is about 15 pips, and potentially full TPs here at 46 pips. Yeah, so at least we know what we're looking for, at least. Yeah, let me actually get ready. Let me put in my let's see, 600. Stops at 196.57. All right, cool. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. Yeah, if we kept our level at, where it was before, we would already be in some sells here. We would have already been in some sells, but yeah, just to be safe, I'd rather just miss the opportunity for the wick entry and then get the sells off of a flip, than just be in here in some unnecessary drawdown. Yeah, fill the rest of the range, huh? Yeah, I'm just looking at this, right? Like, you have instances where you've rejected this level and then continue to drive up, right? But never once did you do that without a bottom wick. All right, never once did you do that without a bottom wick. Here you have a bottom wick, here you have a bottom wick. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, you're not tapping, you're not rejecting a level that's so strong that, you would drive up here, or that would warrant this to drive up without a bottom wick. I don't think. Yeah, I could be wrong though, and if I'm wrong, hey, stops get hit, not the end of the world, all it is stops get hit. So let's see, can we get this? I mean, this 15 by the close, like I said, if this 15 closes above here, right, if this 15 closes above here, I'm gonna need a set one of two things, right? Either we close above, so if we don't tap into this level before the 15 closes, you wanna, I mean, best case scenario, number one, you wanna close respecting this level, right? If you can close, at this point you can't close respecting without a top wick, so you want to close respecting this level, right? You want to close respecting this level. New candle comes up without a bottom wick, so continues to push up, tap into this level right here, we'll take our sell, right? And then your vantage point, then, to be honest, I mean, if you wanna be extremely safe, your vantage point could just be the flip of that 15, right? Which is still about what? It's about 16 pips. That's not crazy. Sorry, that's not bad, right? It's not bad. But yeah, I wouldn't go BE until we closed on the 30 though. If we entered that way, I wouldn't go BE until we closed on the 30. So yeah, let's see. But hey, keep in mind exactly why we're taking the position, right? Know exactly why we're taking the position, and if it doesn't make sense to you, do not take the position, right? It's the Forex is a shared space, but it's an individual sport, all right? Well, number one, if you don't understand the position, don't take it, right? If the position doesn't make sense to you, like you understand what I'm saying, but it just doesn't, you just don't agree with what I'm saying, then yeah, don't take it either. All right. That's my little disclaimer. Trying to protect my ass, dog. Anything go wrong, boy, I am not liable. Don't put your house up. But nah, yeah, I don't believe we're gonna drive up here without a bottom wick. So yeah, we'll see what happens. That might be it though. That might be where we needed to take a sell. So we might start dropping from here, but we'll see. This 15 is about to close, so finger on the trigger if you're gonna take the position. Just get ready here. All right, let's see what happens here. 40 seconds, couple seconds left for a closure. So if we close just like this, that's a decent close. That's a beautiful close. Yeah, that's a decent close. So all I need now is the new 15 to come up with no bottom wick. Please come up with no bottom wick. If we have a bottom wick, I'm gonna have to wait for a 5-minute bearish closure. If we can come up with no bottom wick, we can take the wick entry. Let's see what happened. Okay, we're opening. Oh sorry, 15 just opened. All right, so we're coming up, no bottom wick. Oh, is that a bottom wick? Okay, still, there you go. All right, never mind. So we're coming up. Is that enough of a bottom? That's not much, is it? That's not much of a bottom wick, is it? If we come up quickly, like if this is fast, if this push up is fast, yeah, if we come up within the next 5 minutes, if this 5 minute doesn't close, if we come up and tap this level, I think I'll still take the sell. Because you sort of flip there for a second, right? So you don't really have much of a bottom wick, but it's the 15, right? You don't need much of a bottom wick. But yeah, if we come up within the next 5, and we tap this level, I'll take the sell. Because the faster we do it, the faster we push up, the more likely it is that we're just coming up to grab liquidity, right? The faster you make that push up, the more likely that it's not a sustained move to the top side. It's just a push for liquidity. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get into a position here within the next 3 minutes. Are you gonna flip? Maybe you even flip. Who knows? Maybe you flip. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you started driving down now instead, right? Because this is the level we were looking at taking initially, but just because we already had this wick in here, I do think you can still drive, beyond that, and at that point our next level of contention would be right here, right? Be right there. That's the level on the 30. Let's see what happens though. 5 minutes, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Can we tap that level in the next 2 minutes? So what is this? 195.856. 185. Okay. Okay, pushing up here. I mean, this is a good level to reject off of as well on the 5. It's not bad on the 5, right? That's this level on the 15, but you already tapped it, so we'll see. 15, 30 coming up, 15 coming up. Okay, close. Yeah, if we can now push up quick, if this push up can be really quick here, if you see this 1 minute candle just do this quickly, like you just see this candle do this, boom, jolt up, I'm in there, right there, I'm in there, and you're expecting, I'm expecting an immediate reaction, to be honest. I would be expecting an immediate reaction. But looks like this minute is gonna form structure here. Yeah, this comes down, closes below, next one pushes up. Okay, this is not bad looking. Okay, yeah, your push down might have started already, maybe. Oh yeah, if that can come up quick, that'd be nice. Yeah, 5 coming down for a flip. So 40 seconds left here, 40 seconds left. Yeah, thing is, if this 5 closes bullish with a top wick, gonna have to wait for a 5-minute bearish closure. 20 seconds left. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. That 30 is still open. 5 closing. Maybe we close below. It's not bad. Yeah, can we drive up without a bottom wick here? Let's see. Okay, you started off with, yeah. Yeah, you might start to actually melt. You might start, if that 15 flips, you might actually start driving down, but can't take it though. I'm not gonna take that wick entry. I might regret that. Well, there's no regret, but I want to my way, no my way. Maybe everybody $5 look out with. I want more way. And do my way, hey. Ba no my way. Oh, the maybe everybody way go school, no bouquet. Maybe everybody way go. Maybe everybody no book. You know me say me I be fool. Oh man, I'm supposed to check my email, bro. Imagine if as I'm checking my email, we get the position. Hey, yeah, still coming up here. This is still an active potential. This still has active potential to be an entry. I be everybody will go school, no bouquet. I be everybody will go. Be everybody no book. If you cannot understand what I'm saying, that's what you call pidgin English or broken English. As the kids say these days. It's not the kids. Don't be everybody know. Don't be everybody know book. You know me say me I be fool. Alright, yeah. So once this 30-minute closes, yeah. Let me stop recording. Yeah, once this 30-minute closes. But closing, I mean, the story remains the same, right? On the 30, like how we were looking for the 15 to basically close respecting and then come up without a bottom wick. If we can see the same thing happen here, right? I mean, at this point, this 15 flipping, right? So you're closing bearish at this level, at this resistance. So you're holding resistance on the 15. 30-minute closing like this. If that 30-minute can come up, then two ways I'll take it, right? I'll either wait for the 30-minute to come up here, I'll take the wick entry from here, or I'll wait for the 30-minute to come up, create a top wick above these highs, and then once we flip, if we never tap into this level, once we flip, I'll take the sell, right? So at this point, we just want this 30-minute to close respecting. But yeah, we might just start driving down now, and if we do, then it's wraps. I mean, well, actually, can't we take the flip? Let me see. Can't we take the flip here? Yeah, why I don't want to take the flip is just because we've already tapped into this level held support here. If we're gonna come down and make a bottom wick for this hourly and the 4, we might just make a small bottom wick and continue to drive up, right? Our whole purpose for creating a bottom wick could just be that, just to create a bottom wick and continue driving up. That's why I would prefer to get in there well before the bottom wick and even potentially take out some profits once we get that, once we flip, right? I mean, if we take this is already 32 pips in. Of course, I'm gonna take out some profits on the flip, and then I'll let the rest rock. If we drive, we drive, right? Yeah, as opposed to, you know, because we could just come, we could literally just come back here, right? Flip on this candle on this hourly and 4, flip for like a second, and then just do this immediately, right? We could just do exactly this, right? I just don't think, because my whole purpose here of taking these sells, I don't think this 4-hour candle is gonna drive up here without a bottom wick, right? I don't think it's gonna happen. But whether it's gonna be a steep bottom wick or a short bottom wick, that's left to the markets, right? I don't know. That's not something I am it's not something I can predict, really. But yeah. Damn, 5 minutes just closed. So 15-minute, 30-minute about to close. If we close exactly like this, it's a beautiful closure, right? We close exactly like that, it's a beautiful closure. We just need that top wick. But it looks like we're coming for our flip though. Yeah, it looks like we're coming for our flip already though. Looks like we're coming for our flip. I mean, if we get the flip, hey, c'est la vie, right? It is what it is. But if we flip and then close back bullish again, then I'm buying off rip. I'm gonna buy off rip. So yeah, a lot of things can happen. We just don't know what. Let's see. It's a Friday too, right? So I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed for a position. Yeah, but we gotta really start moving on this challenge though. We've been here too long. We've been here way too long. Granted, you know, I haven't been able to trade as much as I would have liked for the month, but yeah. But I think I was pretty consistent this week though. I think I was pretty consistent on the for the streams, right? I think we showed up every day, save for one maybe. I think we missed I think we missed, what was it, Tuesday maybe? I forget. They bugging. All right, 2 minutes left here. Look alive. All right, one year left. 1 year, 1 minute left. Hey yo, that's jokes. All right, couple seconds left. Look alive, boys. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. All right, let's open with no bottom wick. Open with no bottom wick. That's all I need you to do right now. Open with no bottom wick. Just open with no bottom wick and call me the candle whisperer. Nope. Okay, I'ma say that. Okay, nah, never mind. That has a bottom wick. Never mind. Yeah, so that's out the table. That's out the table. I mean, this hourly is still open, or sorry, this 4 hour and the hourly are still open, right? So, you know, yeah, there's that, I guess. Yeah, there goes your flip. So now you have your bottom wick. So maybe we should have taken. Well, nah, we had a reason why we didn't take our. Why we didn't take the sales here, right? I mean, to be fair, this is still open. Hourly is still open. Hourly is still open. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, come down for a bottom. Boom. So there goes your bottom wick. There goes the flip of your 4. All right, there goes the flip of your 4 as well. So that trade idea is done. So now we gotta look towards our next. Yo, is the music loud for y'all? What the hell? That's hella loud, what? Okay, boom. So now we have our bottom wick. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here just, you know, chilling. So we're gonna need to think of something decisive here. So yeah, I'm not trying to be here till 10 if I don't need to be. So we have our bottom wick now, 30 close bullish. We got a bottom wick for the hourly. We can drive up if we wanted. 4 hour as well could drive up if we wanted. Coming down now. Okay. Yeah, if we can close above where? Close above where now? Then you would have that as a vantage point. It's John flip. Thinking 30-minute flip. What would the 30-minute flip do for us here? 30-minute flip. 7 pips. But you already closed respecting, right? Yeah, that hourly already closed bearish as well. So you really want to, yeah, you've driven up from here though. Yeah, still protected. Gotcha. All right, cool. Let's see if we can get this 15. Man, I don't want to be here till 10, bro. But I guess the difference between 9:45 and 10 ain't much, so I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, maybe a 5-minute closer instead. The only problem with taking the early buys here is the fact that this hourly closed bearish. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the only problem I have with it. But you see what I was saying, right? This is why you wanted to be in there before the actual flip, and this is why we didn't take the flip, right? You see how you just made a bottom wick, and then, I mean, even if you're gonna continue driving down, right, this is not good for your psychology, right? Because this basically, you would have taken this flip expecting price to drive down immediately to at least tap into this level, but now price just, you know, created this, you know, pretty much nothing of a bottom wick, and then you start to hover around here flipping up and down. This is not good for your psychology, right? Even if you are gonna, you know, come down here eventually, right, this ain't good for your psychology. Then you're gonna start panicking, like, yeah, should I close the position and all that. Yeah, that's just stress, unnecessary stress, you know. So okay. Let's see what's gold doing. I haven't used this in a while.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? What gold doing? Okay, so hourly close, oh no, hourly close bearish. Top wick drove down. I mean, I probably would have been in here already, in and out, to be honest. As soon as you made this top wick and flipped, yeah, I would have probably been in and out with a quick 20 pips. Yeah, 15 now. Come back. You're held risk. Yeah, if you take out this low, I would take this sell. I would take this sell. Yeah, this sell I would take. Once you took out this low, I would take this sell here. This is about how many pips? This is about 35 pips. I would take that sell, but like I said, we're currently doing a little not challenge, but you know, experiment. Only GJ trades for the month of October, right? So sadly, I cannot take that even if I wanted to take that, right? But you are rejecting off that level though. Yeah, but if you come back and take out these lows, I would be in there. I would be in there, but I'm not taking gold for this month, so no gold trades for the rest of the month. Okay. Hello, okay. Yeah, you're sort of in a tricky position here on GJ. You're in a, yeah, so this right here, the way we're stalling here, definitely not good for the psychology. I'd be freaking out. I'd be like, do I hold it? Do I close? Do I hold? You know what I'm saying? So you wanna, good thing you just stay out of it. Good thing to stay out of it. Hence why we would have already taken our profits at the flip as well, right? Taking some partials at the flip. Jesus Christ. No be brother Bobby this. I do. Alright. Yeah, it looks like I guess I am gonna be here until 10, huh? Looks like I am gonna be here until 10. D Rose. Yeah, man. Like we haven't done anything. Like it look like it looked like a what's it called? A freeze frame. We haven't moved in like. Yeah, there goes a move. Yeah. This ain't exactly filling me with confidence here for a position. That volume is dying out heavily. Yeah, we need to get out of this range. I'm not comfortable taking anything in this range. We need to get out of here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay here till 10. Probably gonna stay till 10 and then we'll dip. This is coming down, okay. So we're seeing, maybe the market's hurting me, huh? We're seeing some volume now. Yeah, but even then, how do I take these sales, man? How do I take these sales? I'm free. 15 coming down. We're in this too late. And like track race. Niggas talking. Hey, girl over here like sweet shakes. I'm take them back. No matter. What's on that? Anyway, like toothpaste. Are you American? I'm American, man. I'm American, man. Howdy, y'all. I'm American. Get that. Ah, he caught a body. He caught a body. Crazy caption. All right, 2 minutes left for 15 close. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I gotta go to the Intuit Dome one of these days, dog. Yo, Nigerian culture is tough. Yeah, we got that. We got that one. Top 5. All right. So 15 minutes is closed. And I should multitask, huh? I'm supposed to send today's Friday, right? Yeah, I should probably do that. 15, my fault. 15 minutes is closed. Closed inside the range still. Yeah, I got nothing here, y'all. I got nothing. So this 10 o'clock will decide our fate. This 10 o'clock closure will decide our fate here. If we can close above, yeah, if this 30-minute can close above here, we'll get involved here, right? We'll get involved for the buys. Continue to taking the buys up. If not, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. We call it a week. We ended the week. We'll end up the week with a dub that we had yesterday, and yeah, man. Until the next one. But yeah, we'll see. Y'all vibe out for a sec. I'm gonna be right back. Just gonna wait for the 30-minute, well, the hourly close, really. Hey, you guys. Alright, yeah. So yeah, vibe out. Be right back. right, we back at it. Okay, cool. Let's see. We're coming down here. Hourly about to close. Let's see. Damn, that wick entry would have been fuego, huh? That wick entry would have been fuego. We just failed to come up as much as I would have liked. Yeah, that might be it. Might call it a day here. Let's see how this hourly closes in a bit, though. Let's see this hourly close in a bit. Okay, so that would have been full TP right there. Well, not full TPs, that would have been TPs, some type of TP. Okay, toilet paper. Full toilet paper. Yeah. Alright, 3 minutes left here. 3 minutes left. So there's a reason we wanted to be in here at the wick, right? There is the reason. How many pips is that? Damn, that would have been 40 pips. Yeah. Nah, that's full TPs, no? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, unless we close below. Yeah, it could close below here. Yeah, let's see. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left here. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. It's not the best position anymore. To be fair, to be honest with you, it's not the best position for me anymore. Yeah, all we need to do is close respecting. Once we close respecting here, I'm gonna call it a stream. Damn, those weak entries would have been nice, man. But I really wanted to come up a little bit more, right? I really wanted to come up a little bit more before we took the wick entries. Yeah, it would have really solidified. I mean, what's the difference though, right? It's like, how many pips is this? 7 pips. That's significant. That is significant, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it is what it is though. If we couldn't get a position today, it is what it is. Protect the profits you got, right? Don't give the markets back the profits that you worked so hard for during the week. Right? If you couldn't get anything today, we're gonna be back again next week, right? Still taking the same. And actually, once we're back next week, we'll have a closure on this weekly candle, right? So that'll really tell us what's going on, right? That weekly closure will really tell us, are we gonna continue to drive to fill this range towards 197, or are we gonna come back down, right? So we'll see. We will see. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised here if we do fill this range here, this 4-hour range to the top side. I wouldn't be surprised if we fill this range before the end of today. How you're gonna fill that range, I'm not sure, right? It might be choppy, it might be a straight push up, who knows? But yeah, with price closing the way it is about to right now, that's gonna be it for me, y'all. That's gonna be it for me. Well, we'll see. Let's see. 20 seconds left. Let's see what happens in 20 seconds. What's happening with gold? Okay, gold never came back, right? Oh, did you come back? I don't. Hey, if gold came back, we would have gotten faked out. I don't know if gold actually came back to take out these lows. I don't know if we actually came back to take out those lows. But now you have a bottom wick for the 4-hour. You're pretty clean to drive on gold. So there goes your hourly closure. There goes your hourly closure now. Yeah, I'd say either wait for this bottom wick. Wait for this bottom wick. You break that high again, you can take the buys with this as your vantage point, right? Or you wait for this 5 to close and then you can take those buys again. So yeah, I think gold is pretty. It looks good to drive once. Yeah. So if you take out this high again, I would take a buy right there. This high right here, I would take a buy. You break that high again, I'll take a buy. And vantage point would be to fill this wick to the left, so about 15 pips, give or take. Yeah, as for GJ, so you close below most recent, right? Close below most recent here, but then you have this level here you're still respecting. So yeah, it's pretty much wraps for me, y'all. That's wraps for me. So once again, thank y'all for tuning in. We're back again next week, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Watt West African time. Y'all have a good weekend. And with that being said, is gold gonna drive up? Maybe not. With that being said, peace.